It's a popular place to hike up a hill, mainly because we really don't have many hills around here. But Mount Trashmore is living up to the other parts of its name. Something stinks around the park, and people are not happy. 10 on your side's Nick Broadway is sniffing things out.
I'm getting a waft of it right now. It smells like human waste. I don't know how else to describe it. Kind of like an outhouse. This is the part of Thalia Creek in Virginia Beach, and the Windsor Oaks neighborhood been causing some trouble for neighbors for smelling awful and occasionally having oily sheens in the water and other stuff floating around.
It bubbles up here and there.
Wendy Bentley has lived here since the 80s. She tells me the smells started in 2017 when the city dredged this area after a hurricane. White stuff will bubble up from the bottom. Different shades of brown and what appear to be sheens of oil wash over the surface. Wildlife stopped coming by, and the smell unbearable on bad days.
I don't think it's natural, and we see some things floating around in there too. We can't even open our windows on a nice day, and we can't even sit out and use our patio. We haven't used it since the fall.
One's a sulfur smell, and the other smell is just raw sewage smell.
Their next-door neighbor, John Kirby, went back and forth with the city for years, trying to get this solved. He tells me it gets so bad, his children sometimes feel sick after playing outside. Kirby recalls a time the city got an environmentalist on a small boat to check it out.
They pulled his butt out of that boat because, I mean, he was so white and looked so sickly. And I'm like, you all right, man? And he just looked at me. He was like, never in my 20, however many some years he's been doing this have I experienced or smelled something like that. He was like, when I stuck my oar in the ground, it just exploded that white stuff up at me, and it just overtook you.
Kirby tells me the city and state now consider this to be private property, feeling like they're giving neighbors the runaround.
I'd really like to tell the city to get off their and do something.
When we reached out, the city told us there are no signs of, quote, illicit discharges, saying the source appears to be natural. They're still testing the water.
A city spokesperson tells me they're still waiting on the results of 3 tests. In Virginia Beach, Nick Broadway, 10 on your side.